Welcome to Daily Overdose.
Listen up, people. This is only a test. This test is about your life. It's about what you are about to embark on for the rest of your life. Today, you may be having one of those amazing days. Today, you may feel alone. Today, you may have just lost your job. But this is only a test. This test will soon become a testimony. And the testimony is when you're making it through, and if you can get through it, you can share this information with others and say, I've been happy, I've been down, I've been jobless, but I made it through because I passed the test. But ladies and gentlemen, you got to know that there are many tests that we will go through in our life. Just because you pass one doesn't mean that there's not another one waiting for you. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's all a test. And soon it will become a testimony. When they say this too shall pass, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It shall pass. And you got to get ready for the next test in your life. But are you built for it? Are you ready for it? Can you stand on it? Can you push through it? Can you fight? Do you have that passion and not that fear? Yes, we are all human beings. And those emotions will take control of you if you let them. But I'm here to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, there's a thing out there that's called faith. It's called faith, and faith does work. But can you stand on it? You don't have to see something to believe in it. You just got to stand on it. You're gonna go through all kinds of situations and circumstances in your life, but can you stand on it? You're gonna have people that are gonna reject you, put you down, and say that you're not worthy anymore. But can you stand on it? You're gonna feel like you got to be a part of a crowd, and yet you're all by yourself. But can you stand on it? See, that's when the true power of faith comes through. That's when you got to realize that there is something out there that's gonna come at you, and it's gonna do all that it can to devour you. That beast that is out there is waiting to devour you. But you got to stand and know that you're gonna get through this one way or another. It's a test. This is only a test. And soon it will become a testimony. You will be able to share this information with people, your loved ones, people that you don't even know. You will be able to look at someone and say, I remember when I was in that position, but I made it through. And you will be able to encourage that individual or those people and say, listen, you are going to get through this because this too shall pass. And why are you going through this, you may ask? Why are you suffering so much, you may ask? Because that's what it's about. It's a test. You won't know until you know. You won't know your strength until you know. You won't know pain until you feel it. And how can you know something if you never experienced it in your life? How can you teach it if you've never been taught? How can you tell somebody to get up if you've never been knocked down? How can you realize pain, struggle? You've never seen it or felt it in your life. But make no mistake, we are all here to be tested. Don't feel that you're bigger than life, because life is much greater than any living human being on this planet. Not one animal, not one insect, not one plant can survive greater than life itself. Because when all things pass on, life continues on, and you're just a part of it. But what do you do with it when it's right there in front of you? You can't waste it. You can't let it fall to the wayside. You got to wake up and realize that the test is upon you. And you're gonna pass a few tests and you're gonna fail many more. But that doesn't mean that you are out of it. It doesn't mean that you are out of the fight. That means that you got to hit that reset button, study a little bit more so you can learn much more about yourself. Because that's just what it is. You'll never be that great if you don't focus on humility. If you don't realize that these things are gonna happen one day in my life. Have you ever been in a position when you lost so much, you didn't know what was gonna happen in your life? Have you been in a position where you were homeless and you didn't know how you was gonna find a way to get a roof over your head? Or what about that job that you had, that you put so much work in and they let you go and you said, why? What happened? What did I do? They just didn't want you anymore. And you still had to go through it. That's the test. But I guess you felt that that job was gonna make you. That job is all you had. That job is how you were gonna get by. That job is how you paid your bills. But you haven't truly paid the ultimate price. You haven't suffered enough. You haven't felt that struggle enough. Maybe you just wasn't humble enough because you thought you had all the answers and nothing could touch you. You'll never be that high to where you can't be tested. Your faith, your emotions, your humility will all be tested. It's time for you to recognize what this life that we all possess is all about. The test is upon you. It's upon me. It's upon the world. And you are living in it and you are a part of it. Now do something. Go about your life. Accept those challenges. Don't look down on yourself. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't think because you went through something that that's all you're gonna go through. Yes, today you happy, right? You're having a good day, right? Tomorrow hasn't come yet. But if you are part of that day, expect the unexpected. But you better stay ready and not get ready. This is only a test. So carry on, my beautiful people. Live your life. Be righteous in your life. Don't say what can't be done. If it's productive, make it happen. If it's making you better, make it happen. You don't have to put people down for yourself to come up, but you do gotta hurt sometimes so you can grow. I appreciate you. I love you. And from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business.
The journey about life and understanding what the true process is in life is understanding that you have to go through certain circumstances to get to a certain level in your life. Now, many people do not have the patience to go through this process, but you have to have the ability to trust the process instead of rushing the process. How much patience do you really have on your journey? Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. We all go through these changes where we want that now. We want that right now. We need it at that moment. Maybe you have to pay a bill. Maybe you need that job that you've been working for so long trying to get it, but yet it hasn't happened yet. Maybe you worked so hard in your life and everyone rejected you, and you felt that you didn't have what it took to get to the level that you want in your life. This is the process that I'm talking about. This is the process that you and I all in this world have to understand, that we have to go through something to get to that level in life. So you got to go through it to get to it. You got to go through certain circumstances so that you can understand as you go through it, you learn to build up on it. It's not gonna happen overnight. I understand it, believe me, I do, especially in these times that we're dealing with right now. Many people are losing their homes, jobs, even certain people are going through certain family breakups. But even then, you have to have the patience and the fortitude to try to get back in line. We have to get past negativity. We have to get past doubt. And we have to understand that there's more to us than we could ever imagine. You have to trust the process. You have to believe in the process. You have to be strong in the process and realize that it's gonna take a little time. Now, time does move on, and things just don't happen overnight. The beauty about the process is that you're learning something. You're learning about yourself. You're learning how to go through certain things, and you're learning how to build up instead of tear down. Does it stress you out that you're not where you want to be? I can understand that. I've been there. I go through it day in and day out. And you will probably go through it as well. None of us are vulnerable to this. We are human beings, and human beings sometimes act on emotions. But you have to harness your emotions. You have to understand that you got to go through something to get to the level that you want in your life. You have to be hungry, and you have to continue to go after it. But it's gonna take time. And you have to be willing to work at it as much as you possibly can. You have to have the patience. And with that comes the great rewards. Trusting the process, understanding the process, believing in the process. Because if you're rushing it, then it may not work out the way you want. You may not even be ready for it because you went too fast instead of just taking your time. It's not gonna happen overnight, but you gotta be strong. You got to believe in it. You got to trust in it. You got to understand it, and you got to keep going after it. Ladies and gentlemen, these are some troubling times. We all are fighting the good fight. And maybe some people don't have the strength, and maybe some do. But don't be the person to give up. Don't be the person that wants to quit. Don't be the person that turns your back on a victory because you felt that you lost it all. You haven't lost anything. You're just going through the challenges. And with challenges comes great rewards. But you got to keep the faith. You got to stay hopeful, not hopeless. You got to continue to go on and look up. I speak about looking up often because that's the best thing you could ever do. Keeping your eyes on the sky and looking beyond it. And not looking down on your misery. And not concerning yourself about things that you cannot control. Because we tend to get ourselves wrapped up in that from time to time. Get away from it. And believe in yourself. Have the strength and the fortitude to carry on. And when other people don't want to be there where you are, then maybe that's the time to cut that away. Don't let all of this heavy weight bring you down. Believe and understand that your process is necessary. Understand that you're going to get where you need to get, but you got to be on top of your game, and you got to keep making moves, and you got to stay strong, and you got to stay powerful, and you got to keep on moving. That's how you get to that level. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on the possibilities. Stay strong, stay productive, stay powerful, and from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business.
Thank you for watching our videos. Please like and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss another video.